Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a Silver Stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 18th day of November 2021, I'd like to welcome you to join me at JM Bullion so we can look at the live spot prices. Gold's down $6.08 to 1867.48. Silver down 12 cents to 25.6. Platinum down $4.41 to 1073.5. And palladium down $23.96 to 21.90.25. Now, look at this. It's the in-stock silver. We're at 499 pieces, and that is down from yesterday's high of about 515. So as soon as they can get them in, they're gone. At least that's what it seems like. Pardon me. Now over here to the Google machine, and there is a snowplow driver shortage. This showed up about 2 or 3 weeks ago. However, it's reared its ugly head about, well, maybe about 2 days ago to about 15 hours ago, according to the news stories here. And what that means for us in the numismatic community is, well, we know that the mint is kind of delayed in shipping some of their orders, making sure that, some of them aren't bots or what have you. And then the USPS has slowed down their deliveries. Well, if you combine that with roads not getting plowed, you're not getting your mail. So I imagine the smaller feeder roads, the ones without the double yellow lines in them, won't see as many snowplows this year as you normally would. So I apologize for that. That's rough. Now over here to Coin Week. There's an article we covered a couple days ago by Louis Golino about that Mint Roundtable on November 9. The title of this article is "The Coin Analyst: U.S. Mint Addresses Customer Feedback 2022 Morgan and Peace Dollars." However, that's not what we're here to talk about. I think this is something that is really big news and has a lot of implications for the following year, 2022. Now, going to jump right into the middle here. It says, as for a suggestion to reduce household order limits to one, which has been done in the past, Holman explained that doing that only increases web traffic. The key problems at the moment, right here, November 9th was this meeting. The key problems at the moment, he said, are short supply of silver planchets. Do you hear that? And people having more time to buy coins and dealers paying buyers to order for them. So they definitely are aware of a couple things going on at the mint. So silver planchets, short supply. Now there's another mention of these silver planchets a little bit later on in the article regarding this particular coin here. And we can, well, I guess relate it to, I think it was the 2019 coin, but I'll get back to that in a second here. Holman responded that a 1-ounce silver version is being issued instead because of the shortage of silver planchets. So normally the American Liberty coin has the $100 gold coin, and then they have a 2.5-ounce silver medal, okay, that accompanies this. Well, this year they're not doing a 2.5-ounce silver medal; they're doing a 1-ounce silver medal because of a shortage of silver planchets. Now, let's head over here to the United States Mint's webpage, and we'll look to see what kind of implications this has for the 2022 schedule. Now, here's January 6th, and I apologize if this does go too fast and it makes you dizzy. It's kind of making me dizzy as well, so I'm going to hold on to my seat here while I go through this. I'll tell you, though, that Jackie Robinson medal, I'm telling you, that's where it's at for me. So we're here in February, and would you look at that? We are at the Women Quarters proof set, Native American innovation coins. There we go. U.S. Navy 2.5-ounce silver medal. Now, what kind of implications does this silver planchet shortage have for the 2.5-ounce silver medal? So if there's a silver planchet shortage and they can't do the 2.5-ounce silver medal for that Liberty coin, how is it that they're going to be able to do this for the U.S. Navy medal this year, as well as the United States Marine Corps medal, right? That has a lot of serious implications because we know that that's not it. The U.S. Air Force 2.5-ounce silver medal had 10,000 mintage limit and a product limit of 10,000. Now, and a price tag of $160. Now, going forward, what is this going to have if there's a silver planchet shortage? I imagine it would be probably nearer $200 metal. And not only that, I would think that the mintage limit may come down to 5,000 pieces or even 7,500, making this 6 metal set even more exclusive, I would think. Now, let's keep trucking down the list we go. Gonna stop at the next one I see that has to do with silver. And that's not it. But you know what? I mean, if you think about it, look at this. American Women Quarters 2022 rolls and bags. So there's one of them for March, and we know that's not the first one to come out. We know the first one to come out is the Maya Angelou coin. And let me ask you, where are the 5 ounce silver quarters? Don't see that on this year's schedule. Does that mean that they have been taken off the schedule and we can't get those directly from the mint? And does that mean they'll only do bullion versions of those particular coins, quarters? I'm not sure, but that definitely has some interesting implications for this year. This silver planchet shortage is definitely, I mean, and if they do come out with the 5 ounce silver quarters, what does that do to the mintages for them as well, or even the price for that matter? Because we know the price was 225 when it was 155, so it went up dramatically last year. I'll tell you, this is getting more interesting by the day. Just all of the things happening and the inflation that we're hearing about, and it doesn't seem to be ending. Kennedy half dollars. Here we go. Proof set 2022. Now, and that's the silver proof set. Does the silver planchet shortage have anything to do with the silver proof set? Would there be a lower mintage than this year or last year, knowing that those sets had about 215 to 220,000 produced so far? So that's definitely in question. Now, like I said, there are 4 silver presidential medals coming out this year, but those seem to have no mintage limits, no product limit, no date, so they could produce those going forward until the rest of time. So I'm not really worried about that. Now, the American Eagles, would these be in short supply this year because of the silver planchet shortage? Not sure, but it could. Now, here it is, the American Liberty 1 ounce silver proof medal. That's the one that should be a 2.5 ounce beauty, just like this one here. And there was a mintage limit of 50,000 on that one. And this did come out in 2019, so it's been a few years since we had an American Liberty high relief silver medal. And what would that do to the mintage limit? What would that do to the product limit? And what would that do to the household order limit? I mean, this is just one of those things that we have no idea what's going to happen. I'll tell you, that's a beauty. I got one of those, and I'm sure glad I did. It's just a gorgeous coin, or metal. What does this mean for the future? What does this mean going forward? I mean, we're only in summer here. We still talked about those quarters and the 5 ounce quarters, bullion, and I guess mint obtained with the P mint mark. Will Philadelphia even be able to make those this year? We know they're going through some human resource problems as far as filling in all of the available shifts and whatnot, as well as making sure all of their equipment is functioning properly, as well as the systems in the building are functioning properly as well. Because, I mean, let's face it, if you have an aging building with older bathrooms and so on and so forth, it can become challenging to keep an environment clean. And that's about it. I mean, we have those U.S. Coast Guard 1 ounce silver medals. We don't know what the mintage is going to be on these because they haven't come out before. They were supposed to come out this year, but they moved them back to 2022. I'm not sure why. And then, there's the U.S. Marine Corps 2.5 ounce silver medal. And will that be affected by that silver planchet shortage? And now I would imagine if I was at this meeting and they told me this, I think my next question would have been, well, what about the armed forces medals? So that's just a lot going on, folks. Really, a lot of questions that need to be answered. Or at least, they say better questions get better answers, right? So let's ask some better questions, or at least some follow-up questions when they have given us a juicy tidbit like silver planchet shortage. Now for my +1 today, I've already talked your ear off enough. Now, we're on Health Dot Gov, and this is under My Health Finder. My Health Finder topics: everyday healthy living, mental health, and relationships. Get enough sleep is the name of the article. It says the overview. It's important to get enough sleep. Sleep helps you keep your mind and body healthy. Isn't that the truth? And it says here, how much sleep do I need? Well, you need 7 or more hours of good quality sleep on a regular schedule each night. And it talks about how much sleep children need, but let's talk about the health benefits here of sleeping. You get sick less often, you stay at a healthier weight, you lower your risk for serious health problems like diabetes and heart disease, reduce stress and improve your mood, think more clearly and do better in school and at work, or both, right? Get along better with people, and you make better decisions and avoid injuries. For example, drowsy drivers cause thousands of car accidents each year. Now, sleep schedule, right? That's important. Do you have trouble sleeping? And these are, some of the things that could have you not sleeping at your optimum. So there's some things there, sleep disorders and daytime habits. Try to spend some time every day outdoors, get some sun. Plan your physical activity for earlier in the day, not right before you go to bed. Stay away from caffeine, including coffee, tea, and soda late in the day. If you have trouble sleeping at night, limit daytime naps to 20 minutes or less. If you do drink alcohol, drink only in moderation. Less than 1 drink a day for women and less than 2 drinks a day for men. Alcohol can keep you from sleeping well. Don't eat a big meal close to bedtime. That's my big problem. I do that all the time. If you smoke, make a plan to quit. The nicotine in cigarettes can make it harder for you to sleep. So there is that. Now, nighttime habits. This is huge. This is one that I do. This is the one I do, keeping electronic devices off, like TVs, computers, and smartphones, out of your bedroom. Keep your bedroom quiet and dark. If there's street lights near your window, try putting up light blocking curtains. And make sure that you do set up a nighttime bedtime routine. So go to bed at the same time every night. Try to get the same amount of sleep each night. Avoid eating, talking on the phone, or reading in bed. Avoid using computers or smartphones, watching TV, or playing video games at bedtime. And if you find yourself up at night worrying about things, there's a link to help you manage that stress. So that's pretty good advice, and I will leave a link in the description below for you to check this out and make the most of things. And I also want to thank you for stopping by today and watching the video. I want to tell you, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a Silver Stacker, out.